Hi, Moon Soul Purpose here. This is going to be a general reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and it will also be a pick a crystal, pick a tarot deck reading. I have 3 tarot decks here and 3 crystals. I'll go over each crystal and each tarot deck. So deck number 1 will be rose quartz, and rose quartz is connected to our heart chakra. It's a crystal of self-love and to attract love. So anything love related, this deck may be for you. Deck number 2, we have the Light Series Tarot, and the crystal here is green fluorite. This crystal is connected to our heart chakra, and this crystal helps us make decisions. So if you're having trouble make decisions, this deck may be for you. And finally, for deck number 3, we have the Tarot of the Divine, and this crystal is it's a crystal connected to our solar plexus chakra. It deals with confidence. It protects us from negative energy, attracts abundance. So anything like career related, goal related, this pile may be for you. So go ahead and pick whichever crystal resonates with you most, whichever deck resonates with you most. Hi, so if you chose deck number 1, you chose the rose quartz crystal and the modern witches tarot. Before we get into the tarot, I'll pull some oracle cards for you, and I just got this deck. It's called the Astral Realms Crystal Oracle. It was just released in the United States. I know it's been out in Australia for a little bit. So let's go ahead and pull an oracle card for you. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant for tarot deck, rose quartz crystal. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant for the rose quartz crystal. Spirit, thank you. And your card, deck number 1, is Direction, and this is the Super 7 and crystal, Super 7 crystal, and the Alrisha star. So I'm not familiar what Super 7 crystal is or the Alrisha star, so I'll go ahead and read the book definition for you. But just right off the bat, direction, it may be that you may be either needing some direction, some guidance, or you may already know which way you're headed and you just need like the push. So let's see and look in the book what the book has to say, since this is a new deck for me. So direction, Super 7, Alrisha star, transformation, lessons, and divine right. So where is your true north? We are all in search of what sets our souls on fire. And a way to find your spiritual direction is to go through the shamanic medicine wheel. To the east is where you feel success and experience victories. To the north is where you will learn survival and where you will experience hardship and sadness. To the west, you will experience transformation and the end of a cycle. To the south, you will receive abundance and learn lessons about your courage and strength. You will experience birth, life, death, and rebirth, as it is your divine right and a sacred path. What will you learn along the way? Set your signs on Alrisha, the brightest star in the constellation of Pisces. Alrisha means knot in Arabic and indicates the link that connects the 2 fish of the Pisces constellation together. This knot is also a representation of connecting your human experience and your divine self. Harnessing the energy of a Super 7 crystal will aid you in each direction you head on your spiritual journey. Super 7 is a combination of 7 crystals: amethyst, clear quartz, smoky quartz, rutilated quartz, goethite, cacosinite, and lepidocrosite. I may have butchered those last 2, but we'll see. That contains the metaphysical properties of each crystal, making it a healing and energetic powerhouse. A Super 7 crystal will raise the vibrational frequency for humanity and heal Mother Earth. Super 7 helps you tap into your intuitive and psychic abilities so you're able to connect with other light beings in order to raise the collective vibration. Super 7 purifies and balances your chakras and your auric field so you're able to energetically align with your higher self. Placing Super 7 near any other crystals will also increase their vibrations. So love that. I need to get me some Super 7 because, you know, all them powerful crystals all together in one. That's crazy. But let's not get distracted. Direction. So it seems like to me, Aquarius, some of you may be getting into spirituality or needing direction in your life and may need to tap into um, spirituality. Maybe you need a spirit guide or some form of guidance to get you to where you want to be. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the tarot. We'll go ahead and put your beautiful rose quartz crystal right over here. We'll go ahead and look at your past, present, and future energies and pull some clarification cards. So let's see what messages Spirit has for Aquarius Sun Ascendant for people who chose the rose quartz crystal. Spirit, what messages do you have for Aquarius Sun Ascendant for the rose quartz crystal? Thank you. Ooh, 10 of Swords. So in your past energy, you have the 10 of Swords. So it seems like the worst of it is over, and now you're just moving on from that. And if not, it's time to move on. So we'll go see what your present energy is for Aquarius Sun Ascendant. We have the Knight of Wands in your present energy. So you're ready to take action. You're ready to move forward. However, you're still kind of like looking back. It could be a relationship. You're still looking at your ex or, you know, whatever it may be. But it's kind of like it's time for you to move forward. However, I'm getting here that you don't want to. You're kind of charging back to them just from the look of the cards. It's like the cycle should be over, but you're not ready to move forward, which may be like the direction. You're either headed in the wrong direction or you're directionless. Because of this 10 of Swords energy, we'll go ahead and look at the future. What is the future outcome for Aquarius Sun Moon Ascendant for the rose quartz crystal Spirit? And now we have the 7 of Cups. So it seems like in the future there will be a lot of choices for you to make, and the 7 of Cups is usually a card of like delusion. So maybe you are not willing to move forward, Aquarius. Maybe you may be looking to the past still. 7 of Cups, very, very directionless, because in this card there's like a lot of choices to make, right? A lot of decisions. Sometimes it seems like everything is good, but there are some hidden things that are not so good. The 7 of Cups can also be like you kind of like not sure what's best for you. You don't know, and you need that guidance. So your card direction here, which is really connected to like connecting to spirituality, is probably what will help you. Let's go ahead and pull some clarification cards here. So some of you are like looking back instead of moving forward because you're not sure. We have the Death card here in reverse. So it seems like to me it's like the 10 of Swords and the Death card in reverse is still holding on to that past relationship. Some of you are still holding on to a toxic relationship, a toxic job that you know that you've outgrown and there's no growth for you. And the Death card in reverse is just telling me you're unwilling to transform. You're unwilling to start the next chapter of your life. So my advice would be to figure out what it is that's holding you there. What's keeping you stuck, you know? Also, don't worry, everything will be all right. So clarify this Knight of Wands, Spirit. Thank you. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So some of you may be dealing with either a fire sign or an earth sign here. But it seems like to me there is a new person coming your way, but you're still holding on to a ex-lover, an ex-job, because there is a new opportunity for you if you're able to let go of the past here. Let's go ahead and clarify this 7 of Cups. Thank you. We have the 2 of Swords. So again, the 7 of Cups, 2 of Swords, all about decisions. But again, 7 of Cups is kind of like illusion or delusion. So you're kind of stuck here at a crossroads with the 2 of Swords. You're not really sure what path to take. And for some of you, if it's like a career choice, you're like, should I stay? Should I go? Some of you may have already left that, but then you're like not sure of yourself. So now you're looking back to that previous job that you had. And I'm just like, no, move forward, follow your dreams, and get clear with what your dreams are. Like Seven of Cups can be a really good card because it is a card that's presenting you with opportunities. However, some of these opportunities may not be the best for you if you're not clear on what it is that you actually want here. Again, tying back to your oracle card direction, it's very important that you get clear on what your goals are. We have the King of Pentacles here in the unforeseen, so I do feel like there is a person here who is really either interested in you, or this may be your ex-lover, the earth sign. But what it is, it's like you may be stuck on them because they provide you with some sort of material financial thing, or maybe maybe the love making was really good, you know, or Pentacles is really connected to our material world. I don't know. So some of you are still holding on to that past energy, but Spirit's like saying it's time to move on. King of Pentacles could also just be like opportunities for you to actually follow your dreams and your goals. You know, if you've been like stuck in a career and you're not sure if you should leave or not, and every time you do think you're gonna leave, you just end up looking back and going for it because you're too afraid to make a choice and get clear on what you want with the Seven of Cups here, then I don't know. It's like, I feel like it's better if you move forward because the Knight of Wands here is a card of action and energy and inspiration, but in the direction it's facing the Ten of Swords. So I feel like you're moving back towards it, and you also have the Death card in reverse. Let's see what advice Spirit has for you, pile number 1. I feel like this is more of a relationship thing, but it may be like a career and job thing. But some of you are holding on to an ex-lover that you know you need to let go. Some of you are choosing between 2 lovers, and one may actually provide you with a lot of happiness, stability, and love. Let's go ahead and see what Spirit has for you as an advice. Deck number 1 with the rose quartz crystal. I'm going to be pulling from the Work Your Light deck. Messages for Aquarius and Moon Ascendant. Thank you, Spirit. So we have Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? So this is like a card saying, how can you take care of yourself, nurture yourself, talk to yourself as you were your own mother, and what advice would you give yourself if you're not really sure what to do from here, especially if you're confused with the Seven of Cups here, if you're like not sure what direction to go in and you feel like going back to old patterns, old behavior, old cycles just because you felt comfort in there. Like, no, it's time to push yourself forward, but at the same time, you know, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health, and yeah, basically mother yourself. I'm going to pull a card from the Crush Your Goals deck, and this will just be an uplifting card message for you, Aquarius and Ascendant, for the rose quartz crystal. Thank you, Spirit. So we have, I found that every time I asked for permission, the answer tended to be no, so I had to make my own yeses. Issa Rae. And that's crazy. Like, you'll go to people for advice and they'll say, no, that's not a good idea, but you know deep down inside what is best for you, and you just want to ask people for reassurance. But I don't know why you're doing that. You should be sure of what you want. Again, the Seven of Cups energy here is really strong. Like, confusion is something I get from there, because you're not sure what to do, Aquarius. But, you know, follow your intuition, connect with your spirit guides, connect with source, the universe, whatever it may be, or maybe seek a spiritual teacher, shaman, whatever, someone who could help you. You know, maybe even a psychologist or therapist, maybe that's what you need. But this was your reading, rose quartz pile number 1. Thank you so much if you watched all the way through. Love you all. Bye-bye. Hello, deck number 2. So if you chose the green fluorite crystal, then you chose the light Sirius Tarot. Before we get into the tarot, I'm gonna pull some oracle cards for you. This will be from the Astral Realms Crystal Oracle, and this deck just came out, and I just got it. So let's see what messages Spirit has for you. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant for the green fluorite crystal. What messages do you have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant for the green fluorite crystal, Spirit? Thank you. So we have insight, and this is peach selenite universal chakra. So it seems like for you, pile number 2, there is some insight that you may need to develop and understand. I'm going to read from the book to see what it is clearly, since this is a new deck for me. I love it so far. It's really beautiful. Let's see what it says for you. So insight, purity, healing energy, and protection. So to gain true insight, you must go within. Your body has its own flow of energies or chakras that contain boundless potential to receive messages and clarity from the universe, including your universal chakra. So, the universal chakra is located towards the edge of your upper auric field and is represented by a golden glowing star. It connects you to the universal flow of energy. Think of it as your own personal gatekeeper to the knowledge of the infinite cosmos. I don't know why I'm thinking of like those little Sims thing on top of your head. That's green diamond. While working with your universal chakra, you are able to go beyond your higher self and further develop your psychic abilities, and there you can confer with the divine. When you tap into the universal chakra and its transcendent energies, you become unbound from physical realms and gain ultimate enlightenment. To help activate your universal chakra, use peach selenite in meditation. Peach selenite is a unique crystal that has the capacity to self-cleanse and recharge without your intervention, much like your body can do with your chakras and energy. It can clear, open, and activate the universal chakra to elevate your higher self during meditation and spiritual work so you can reach your divine counsel. During meditations, you can break down negativity and reveal truths to yourself and the universe. Peach selenite promotes honesty, purity, and peace, and aids you in healing, balancing, and stabilizing the emotional, physical, and non-physical bodies. So it seems like here, green fluorite deck, that there is something that's blocking you from connecting to divine. It seems like you need some insight here for like a decision that you need to make, or a relationship that you're in, whatever it may be. Connecting to like a higher power, a higher source, can probably help you and guide you in the right direction. So let's go ahead into the tarot and look at your past, present, and future energies, and I will leave your crystal right here on top of the card. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant for the green fluorite crystal. Spirit, thank you. Messages for the Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant for the green fluorite crystal. Thank you. So in your past energies, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Swords in reverse here for your present energy, and the Ace of Wands in your future energy. So in the past here, the Page of Pentacles is all about you starting something new. It may be like a new job, a new career. It brings an energy of some new like project, career, whatever it may be, but something in the material realm. It could be a relationship, but usually the pentacles are like job and career or health related here. The Two of Swords here right now in your present energy, it may seem like you're at a crossroads, and this may be like you having to make a decision that you need more insights in. Some of you may be looking for a new job or like a career switch with this Page of Pentacles to a Swords energy going on here, and it seems like you're not really sure what is the best decision for you. In the future position, we have the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is all about creativity, passion, and inspiration. So it seems like you're gonna reach a point where you're gonna have an aha moment. The way you're gonna get that aha moment is by insight, and the way you're gonna gain that insight is either by connecting to divine, doing some meditations, or gathering information. If you're more of a like a practical person, down to earth, and don't really believe in connecting to the divine, maybe you just need to gather some information to gain more insight on what is the best decision for you. I know Aquarius is like that, you know, they're very connected to technology and like the material world compared to like Pisces, which is really connected to the spiritual world and the unforeseen and energies. We have the Six of Wands. So whatever it is, the decision that you're not refusing to make, the decision that you're stuck on right now, um, will come to you, and good things will come if you follow your intuition, or if you can connect to like a higher power or higher guide for something, or just gather the information that will best benefit you. Let's go ahead and clarify these cards here. In the past, we have the Three of Wands with the Page of Pentacles. In the present, we have the Two of Swords with the Knight of Wands. And in the future, we have the Ace of Wands with the Four of Wands in reverse. So like I was saying, this past energy here is like you moving on, starting a new career, or just starting a new project. Three of Wands is all about expansion. I see someone here who's like, you're ready to take on something new, maybe more responsibility, start a new task, a new endeavor. But the Two of Swords here in your present energy with the Knight of Wands, it's like you're stuck. Like, if you make a decision right now, it's kind of telling you don't be too rash. Knight of Wands could be, it's really quick. So decision without insight may not be the best for you. If you have the Four of Wands here in reverse with the Ace of Wands, it's like don't make a rash decision. Gather as much information as you can, whatever information, source, universe, spirit grants you. If you do any spiritual practice, listen to it. Look out for the signs here, repeating numbers, synchronicities, and that will definitely help guide you to like this Ace of Wands, Six of Wands energy. I'm going to go ahead and pull an oracle card from the Work Your Life deck, and this will just be like a guidance card from Spirit. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, for the green fluorite crystal. Spirit, thank you. So we have Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, Teacher. So it seems like some of you may be needing like spiritual counsel, or like a shaman, a priestess, or someone to help guide you. Maybe you can look into that. There are a lot of spiritual healers and spiritual guides, shamans today. Try looking into that. Maybe they can offer you an insight. Maybe get a personal reading from like a trusted tarot reader or an astrological chart reader. I'm currently not doing personal readings, but maybe one day I will. So this is your guidance, Aquarius, for the green fluorite crystal. I'm going to pull a Crush Your Goals here for you. Go. Interesting. So we have Start Before You're Ready, Don't Prepare, Begin. Mel Robbins. That's really interesting, because earlier I was saying like some of you are stuck and not to make any rash decisions, but some of you just may be stuck because you're not even starting. Like, you're actually keeping yourself stuck with Spirit saying, go ahead, like, what the heck? What are you waiting for? The Four of Wands here in reverse could actually just mean that there's a lot to celebrate, but you're not going to get there if you don't like start taking action. So for some of you, not all of you, some of you need more insight, but some of you are spending a little too much time in the spiritual realm, spending a little bit too much time waiting for guidance, waiting for other people to tell you what to do. But it's like, no, now is the time for you to take action. So whatever resonates for you most, follow that. If you feel like you need more insight, then gather more information, get more insight, do your spiritual work. If you feel like you've been stagnant for a long time, which can kind of be the thing for some of you, then it's time to go ahead and take action and move forward. So this was your reading, Glowing Pyro. Thank you so much. I love you all. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye-bye. Hello, group number 3. So if you chose the pyrite crystal, you chose the Tarot of the Divine deck. And yep, so let's go ahead and get right into your reading. Before I get into the tarot card, I am going to pull an oracle card from the Astral Realms Crystal Oracle deck. And this is a new deck, so I will be reading from the book. This deck just came out and it's so beautiful. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant for the people who chose the pyrite crystal. Thank you, Spirit. So we have transition for you, and the crystal on this card is calcite, and it's connected to the moon. So it seems like you're going through a transition period. There's also an image of a butterfly here, so some of you are transforming. The moon phase here in the picture kind of seems like a new moon, or like, so it may be that you're starting a new phase in your life, starting something new, or just your mindset is changing. Maybe you're realizing that it's time for you to let go of these old beliefs, you know, like, what do you tell yourself? I'm not good enough, I can't do it, I need more time to perfect my craft. Like, no, just do it. Like, what are you waiting for? I say that to everyone. Let's go into the Tarot of the Divine. I'm going to leave your pyrite crystal right here on the calcite card, and we'll see your past, present, and future energies for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant for people who chose the pyrite crystal, Spirit. What messages do you have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant? You know what? All these cards, well, Spirit, too many cards. So what messages do you have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant for the people who chose the pyrite crystal, Spirit? What messages do you have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant for the people who chose the pyrite crystal? So in the past energies, we have Ace of Wands here. And then we have the Hermit for the present moment. And we have the Queen of Coins in the future position. So it seems like to me... Oh, and at the bottom of the deck for the unseen... unforeseen energy is the Two of Wands. So here in the past, we have the Eight of Wands. So some of you have gambled, took that risk, you know, you followed your dreams, followed your passion. But in the present moment, you have the Hermit. You feel isolated, you feel alone, you feel like, oh no, what's going on? And this could usually happen when we're going through a transition period, through a transformation. Think of like a butterfly breaking out of a cocoon. Is that a pretty image? I don't know. I wouldn't think so. Like, you just see something popping out of a cocoon. It's like breaking, breaking, breaking. So at this point, you may be breaking right now. But when you come out of the cocoon, you're like a beautiful butterfly. So it just may be that things may not be working out right now. You may have made some decisions. You may have followed your dreams. But then, like, things are not going the way you expected. And you're like thinking of going, you're like looking back, oh, where did things go wrong? But you know what? You have the Queen of Coins here. That's the Queen of Pentacles. And this means everything will be all right in the future. There's abundance coming towards you. There is luck. I didn't even know there was a snake in this image here. I wonder what that could mean. But the snake is also all about transformation, you know. So it just means that you're growing. And the Hermit here is all about isolation, but it's because you're trying to connect more spiritually so that you could prepare yourself for anything that is coming to you in the future. You know, you have to be in the right mindset when you're transitioning into like this new abundance that's coming towards your way. You have to know you deserve this, pyrite people. You know, you chose the abundance crystal. Let's go ahead and clarify these cards. Spirit, clarify the Ace of Wands here, the Hermit, and the Queen of Coins. Oh yeah, and I forgot, let me talk about the Two of Wands real quick. That's just all about, you know, making a decision, planning, and going through with it, you know. Clarify for me. Spirit, thank you. So we have the Three of Wands here, the Knight of Cups, and the Fool. So in the past energy, Ace of Wands, Three of Wands, I do feel like some of you really were just reaching for your goals. You're like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go through with it, right? The Hermit and the Knight of Cups, the present moment, it seems like you need to get in control of your emotions here. Don't fear, like gratitude, love, change your vibration. Like you deserve greatness, you deserve happiness, you deserve abundance, and you need to think that way, that you are deserving of this, so that way you know you made the right choice. Like you're gonna do great things. Group number 3, because we have the Queen of Coins and the Fool in the future here, and it seems like to me that you're gonna, this new endeavor, this new adventure that you took on, it's just gonna lead to more greater opportunities. You're gonna be like, thank God I did this. I changed myself. I transformed myself. And the unforeseen energies, we have the Two of Swords. So it seems like, yes, some of you are still kind of stuck here. Two of Swords, Two of Wands. It's like, you're not sure. Like, you're like, okay, I deserve this. I can do this. But then on the other hand, you're like, wait, can I do this? Do I deserve this? Because you're still holding on to like these old beliefs. But when we transform, we have to change. And you know what? I totally forgot to read this from the book because I did that for all the other piles. So let me read that to you real quick. Transition. And this is a new deck for me, so it's better that I read it so that way, you know, I know it, you get a clearer picture, and it's just a win-win for everyone. So we have transition, calcite, moon, cycles, shift, and recharging. A spiritual transition is a wake-up call from your higher self, urging you to evolve and blossom from what you are to what you will become. This time of spiritual transition can come to you in many forms, and you may or may not have recognized. So it's, you feel the need to become deeply connected to your inner self and understand your emotions. You feel a shift in your priorities and beliefs. You feel a call to trust your intuitive self and receive messages from your guides. You feel or experience some major life changes that have prevented you from transitioning in a new direction. Take some lessons from the moon, how she waxes and wanes and uses her feminine energies to invoke intuition and impart wisdom during over 28-day lunar cycle. Oh, during every 28-day lunar cycle. Each phase of the moon has major significance and specific vibrational frequencies that will accompany you on your spiritual transition. They are a representation of your soul's natural cycle, birth, death, and rebirth in your human experience. During your spiritual transition, calcite will be your companion. It is an amplifier of energies, and it's known to be a stone for development, building confidence, and promoting spiritual growth. Calcite purifies and clears our negative energies not only from your person, but also from your surrounding environment. It will absorb toxic energy and negativity and align all your chakras, allowing white light to flow through without resistance and connecting you more deeply to your higher self. So it seems like some of you are going through a cycle right now that, yes, you followed your dreams and now you're not sure because you're changing, you're transitioning, you're becoming a better version of yourself here, the Fool and the Queen of Coins. You're about to gain everything you've ever desired, and you have to be ready for it. Group number 3, because it's coming. And are you ready for that kind of abundance, love, and joy to come into your life? You know, are you feeling that right now, that it's there already? So let's go ahead and pull some cards for you, group number 3. This is the Crush Your Goals. This will give you some uplifting wisdom for Aquarius, who chose the pyrite crystal. And we have, there was no magic to it. I just wrote constantly and kept trying to get better and nurtured delusions. It's totally normal. Roxanne Gay. So, to me, nurturing delusions is like picturing something big. Like, oh, you think it's impossible? Nurture that, because manifest it. It's going to be yours. Like, you're going to be at the top and you know it. Like, don't hold yourself back. Dream big, pyrite pile. This is your time to shine. Don't worry about the past. Whatever you were afraid of, your fears, your worries, let that go. Release it. You deserve abundance, you deserve love, and you deserve joy. Thank you so much if you watched. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. See you all next time. Bye bye.